Happy Thursday. Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. Today I have my book review of Carl Hiaasen, Bad Monkey. This was published in 2013. This is the first book in the Andrew Yancey series. The summary of this book really revolves around the main protagonist, Andrew Yancey. He is a former Miami police officer. He gets suspended, kicked off the force, and then he gets suspended. And definitely one of the backstory is one of the parts of this book I liked. But another couple unrelated to him at the time goes fishing out in the Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico area, and they uncover through fishing a severed human arm, and it has a certain middle digit that's extended. And so it's a very kind of weird take. Like, is this a shark accident? Is this someone dumping a body and getting rid of it type thing, and no one really knows? Or is there hidden motives? And so Yancey gets involved through a friend in the police force who wants to put it on ice type thing. And Yancey thinks, okay, well, I've been given the golden ticket, try to get my way back into the good graces of the captain and get back on the force, and and that which is where he wants to be. And so that's kind of the premise for it all. Let's talk a little bit about what I liked. I mean, it's hilarious in places. It really is. Some of the crude expletive humor is hilarious. It is. It's a 5-star. The humor is hilarious. It's definitely on the cruder end of the spectrum. So if that turns you off, that's probably not a book for you. But it doesn't turn me away. I found myself laughing out loud many times. And honestly, the humor kind of kept me going through some of the slug of the book, and I'll talk about that. Kind of some funny things, the backstory about how he got kicked off or suspended was hilarious. His ex-girlfriend and her boyfriend and what he does to him with the vacuum shot back thing, it's hilarious. When he gets involved with the arm, the former police officer friend was like, hey, I need you to hold on to this, and he puts it in a cooler, and the next thing you know, he's got it with him. He's driving to a medical examiner with Buddy, and he's got popsicles in there, and he's asking if he wants one, and there's I mean, it's kind of funny. I like the backstory again of different parts of his life. I thought that was fun. That was funny, and it was good to kind of get to know him a little more. Again, there were some supporting characters I like: the Dragon Queen, her bad monkey, little monkey, but the supporting characters aren't really dynamic enough to kind of carry weight with me in the story. I was just more fixated, getting the story through Yancey's perspective and about him. In terms of dislikes, it's written in a very unique way. It's hard for me to kind of verbalize how this story is. It's very ambiguous. It's almost like kind of a Jackson Pollock. Like, it just seems like as you're reading it, there's just thrown all of this. It's just a mess thrown together, and you're supposed to appreciate it for what it is. And I think you have to, if you get so close, you get so fixated trying to find your way through kind of the normal process of books where you're getting specific timestamps, or you can almost see like your progress through a story. This one, you have to kind of pull back and you have to appreciate the whole thing for what it is. And in retrospect, I understand that now. It was a little hard and discombobulating, so to speak, when I was reading it. But now that I'm pulling myself back, I understand it is for what it is. It's a mystery, but it's definitely hard to follow at times. Yeah, those are the things I kind of disliked about it. And I would give you some quotes, but most of my favorite ones I really can't say on here. But in terms of rating, I give Bad Monkey by Carl Hiaasen a 3.5 out of 5. That might seem pretty low, and it kind of is. Am I going to recommend this book? probably with a warning. I mean, if crude humor is not your thing, if you like, again, to be able to kind of see where you're going in stories, and kind of, even when you take backstories and take a step back to get further knowledge, you like to see where you're progressing. This one's a little all over the map. It's kind of a paint by numbers type thing until at the very end you get to see it type thing. Yeah, this is definitely a forest for the trees type thing. So anyways, that's my review. My review is almost as muddled and all over as this book is, at least in my opinion. Would I read another book by him? Possibly. I know Vince Vaughn is starring in a TV adaptation based around this character and in this story, so I might check it out. I don't know. I'm not overly like, this is great, I gotta order the next books type thing. But I'm glad I read it. I mean, it's definitely the humor was hilarious. I mean, I really enjoyed that. So I'll leave it at that. Bad Monkey by Carl Hiaasen. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a great Thursday. I will post up here a link for my the short story series. I've got short stories on Saturday coming again. Hope you're looking forward to that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.